You're one of those people that have left your vitality health assessment to the very last minute in this year, and unfortunately you've realized that your cholesterol levels have increased, or they're higher than they should be. Or maybe you're not even on vitality or health or medical aid, and you just know that your cholesterol levels are high, or you have a family history and you're not very sure if yours is high. I definitely urge you to get your cholesterol levels checked every year at least, to make sure that it isn't high. And of course it is more beneficial to look at the composition of the cholesterol, not just the total cholesterol. Unfortunately, cholesterol is one of those things that we call a silent killer. It's not something you can feel that your cholesterol levels are high, and unfortunately creeps up on you without you even knowing. So it's very important to get it tested regularly. But in today's video, I want to talk about how we can lower the cholesterol naturally, or keep cholesterol levels in check with our diet and lifestyle. So let's jump in. First of all, cholesterol is important. We need cholesterol in the body because it is basically in the cell membranes. It's important for hormones and a lot of other functions in the body. 80% of your cholesterol is made by your liver. However, your genetics as well as your diet and lifestyle plays a very big role in how much cholesterol your liver produces, and also how effectively your body gets rid of that cholesterol. When we look at total cholesterol, we want it to be below 5. However, we do also want to look at the composition. So I think many of you have probably heard of there's good and bad cholesterol. So of course we want the good cholesterol to be as high as possible and the bad cholesterol to be as low as possible. So the good cholesterol we refer to HDL, or high density lipoproteins, and that is typically something that helps to get rid of the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, low density lipoproteins. So to increase your HDL, there's two things that you can do that's very effective, and that is by increasing your physical activity and also increasing your intake of resveratrol, or red colored fruits and vegetables, for example. Then if we focus on LDL and triglycerides, the bad types of cholesterol, there's a lot of things we can do in the diet to make sure that we are keeping them in check. So the very first thing that research has been shown to work effectively in general to decrease cholesterol and LDL and triglycerides levels is to decrease your body fat mass if you are carrying too much fat by at least 5%, so that you can work out for yourself. Depends on what you weigh, and then that's more or less how much fat you need to be losing to really start to see a significant decrease in your cholesterol levels. So it's very effective if you are carrying too much weight to decrease your weight. The next thing, of course, is for decreasing cholesterol levels is dietary fiber. This has also been shown over and over again in research to be very effective in lowering cholesterol levels, and we want to make sure that we are having a high fiber diet, and especially things like oats, for example, has been shown to be very effective in lowering cholesterol because it's really high in soluble fiber. So make sure that you have a combination of soluble and insoluble fiber in your diet, and that is by doing things like incorporating fruits, vegetables, beans, chickpeas, lentils, your whole grains, and so forth. When you buy something off the shelf, make sure that you look at the label and make sure that there's at least 6 grams per 100 gram of fiber in that product. Then you know that it's a nice high fiber product. So making sure you have loads of fiber in your diet is very effective in lowering cholesterol levels. The next thing you can do is, if you know that you're maybe not too good at taking omega-3 rich foods like salmon, mackerel, sardines, pilchards, walnuts, or flax seeds in your diet on a regular basis, is to maybe think about taking an omega-3 supplement. Omega-3 has also been shown to be very effective in managing the cholesterol levels. The next thing you can do is to reduce your saturated fat intake. Saturated fat, think about fat that we find on animal products. And your unsaturated fats, which is your better types of fat, would be things on your plant products. So things like avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and so forth. So rather replace your saturated fats like high fatty meats, processed cheeses, and those types of things with your unsaturated fats like avocado, nuts, and seeds, and so forth. So that's the main things we can do when it comes to your diet, to make sure you're exercising, having resveratrol-rich foods, or red-colored fruits and vegetables, making sure you have loads of fiber in your diet, soluble and insoluble. In other words, incorporating fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and the like, and then also making sure that you are increasing your omega-3 intake, whether it be with food products or with a supplement. I hope this has been helpful. Let us know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.